I'm going to share you what is the number one manifestation juice. You must be wondering why I'm using the word juice and what is manifestation juice? Well, that's what we're finding out today in this episode on Whimsy Fuzz. Hi friends, and welcome back to another episode of Whimsy Fuzz, where we can be our raw, unfiltered, and true authentic self. This is the space and place where we are rewire our brain, practicing and becoming the best version of ourselves and living our dream lives and not someone else's. So today I'm gonna lean over here a little bit more, even though there's like a lot of plant stuff. Today we are going to talk about the number one manifestation juice. I like to use the word juice instead of fuel, but you can use any word that you want. This is going to help you fast forward and get what you want and building the dream life that you want. So let's start with momentum. So why I'm talking about momentum is that you need to take and choose and do something. So make a decision. We have a lot of options, and the most common thing that happens is that we get stuck. We're like, I don't know which one's best. I don't know which one to do first. That is a very dangerous place to be. And I was there too. And I was wondering why I was feeling so stuck, and I felt like waiting for the right moment, waiting for the thing to come and all that stuff. When I realized that I'm supposed to go and get it. I'm supposed to keep on moving, keep the momentum up, and as I move through my journey, I will come upon and experience different things, and it figures itself out. But if you don't even have that momentum, you're just staying there, nothing's gonna come to you. Like literally nothing's come to you. And that's what a lot of people get manifestation wrong, is that they think they do this wishful thinking and they just sit here and they just wait. Yeah, they just sit here and they just wait. That's not how it works. I manifested a lot of amazing things this past week, and there's so much stuff that happened. So many amazing things came, so many miracles came, that I was like, dang, I wish I knew earlier. If I kept on moving forward and all that stuff, I would have get a lot of the stuff that I wanted so much faster. And now realizing this, I want to share that with you too, so you can start manifesting the things that you want and building the dream life that you want to live. So another thing about indecision, so if you can't decide, that can be a sort of procrastination, or it is procrastination. And basically, if you can't decide and you're procrastinating, that means that you're doubting the things that you want. So that means like, I don't really believe that I can get it, so I'm just gonna procrastinate and not do the thing, and oh look, and then this is gonna be a reality. See, the thing didn't come and I was right and all that stuff, and your brain is kind of reconfirming. And as I'm learning more about manifestation and neuroscience, reaffirming your beliefs, and you're like, oh, your brain's like, oh look, you were right. Yeah, and it keeps on checking to see whether what you believe is true, and it keeps on scanning 24/7. And that's something that you don't want. That's why momentum is so helpful, because you set your mind on, okay, I'm gonna do this today, and then we'll see what happens after. We'll see how it goes, and then we're gonna keep on moving. Okay, I'm gonna do this the next day. And you don't have to like do so many things at the same time, depending on how ambitious you are and how bad you want the things that you want. But find the balance. You know you best, and if you don't know you best, that's one thing to work on. So make sure you decide, have your options, do one of the things, right? There could be like 100 things. Just do one. Just get it done. Do it. And eventually you'll be doing a lot of the things on your list. And probably eventually you don't have to do all 100 things on the list because you've tried out so many different stuff that you figure out, okay, this is probably going to work. I'm going to add new things to the list, and some of the old things that I think it's not really going in the same direction anymore, I don't need to try those anymore because you already have a sense and a feeling because you already tried multiple things. And a great example is having your favorite food. Like, let's do ice cream. I'm pretty sure everybody likes ice cream. So you have all these amazing flavors in ice cream, and you have strawberry. I love strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, maple walnut, tiger tail, mango. What else is there? Bubblegum, cookie dough, and all that stuff. And there's so many different flavors. And it's like, I want to try. I don't know what to try because there's either like there's so many ones. Like if you've never tried any of these flavors, or like rainbow, cherry pop and all that stuff, and like there's just all these like different I just made up that one. But like all these amazing flavors, and you just don't know which one to pick. And then later you're asking your friend, your family, the people that are working at the ice cream shop, or the customer that's like in line in front of you or behind you, and you're asking like, oh, it's like, have you tried this flavor? It's like, which one? And you're delegating your decision making to others. And what you're doing is that you're giving your power away. You're giving your power away to decide and to also discover what do you personally like. Because if somebody else decides for you, you have a chance of saying or blaming the other person. It's like, oh, that person recommended this wasn't that good, right? Well, it's like, just pick the thing, right? You don't have to blame somebody else for picking your ice cream that you decided not to pick, and later on you're like, I don't like this. Like, worst case scenario, just buy another ice cream. It's not the end of the world. And like, ice cream can't go that bad. Like, can it? Like, I don't know. But yeah, so that's a great example. Or if you're always this is a personal experience, and I remember when I was younger, I would always be afraid to pick items on the menu at the restaurant, because there was a time where I picked something and I didn't like it, and I have to eat the thing and all that stuff. But I could have just asked my parents to order something different or swapped with, because usually I always saw that the people in my family, other people in my family picked something different, and then theirs was actually really, really yummy, and then mine wasn't. So after that, I kind of decided to have other people decide for me. But in reality, it was just the one mistake. I could have just picked something else and liked it, and then just moved on and just keep training that muscle. But I kind of like was a scaredy cat and decided, like, okay, whatever my mom's picking or whatever my brother's picking, I'm gonna pick the same thing. And that really restrained and kind of limited myself to go and experiment and try out different stuff later on as I grew up. So that was a great reflection that I remember, and I was like, oh yeah, I used to be that kid, but not anymore. I'm like, I like these flavors, I'm gonna try that one. If I don't like it, it's like, yeah, it's not the end of the world. I will just pick another one. So this is why decision making, practice doing more of that, and do the thing, and then as you do more and more and more of that, you're like, okay, I know I definitely like this because I did it. I know I definitely don't like this because I did it, right? And then you'll eventually find that it's like, okay, you're discovering yourself, which is a beautiful and amazing thing. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, once you get rid of the decision and the self-doubt and the procrastination, this is building confidence in yourself. So as you do more and more of this stuff, you're practicing your brain, you're practicing that, okay, I can trust myself in picking and choosing what I want and what works for me as you do more of this practice. And another thing is identity shift. So as you're heading on this journey of reaching and manifesting the dream things, the dream life that you want, you're on this road to discovering who's that version of you that has it all. Who's that version that has it all, and what do they do? How do they act? How do they think? What do they believe in? And how do they feel? So you're slowly kind of peeling and discovering each part of this best version, future version of yourself. And it's not so future as you think it is, but as you kind of go through and discover, you'll know what steps to take and you'll know which places to go. And then if you by accident chose something and you're like, okay, that wasn't quite right, then you can always switch because you already did it, you know it, you already took a peek at it, and then you kind of tried things out. Didn't work so well, that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, and we can always fix it. So, that said, that is our amazing juice of manifestation, and it has been a really big game changer for me. So I'm really excited every day to see what's new, what's coming up, what am I going to do, what's the next step I'm going to take, and just see what comes, because every time when I do something new and different, more stuff come, and it's just so magical, it's just so amazing. And I want more people to know about this. Is like, don't stay stuck, like don't just not do anything and hoping for the best and hoping the things that you wish is hoping that the things that you wish for are going to come. So you really need to take action and take a first step today. After watching this video, take a first step, decide what you're going to do, and do the thing. And after that, you'll have that momentum start, and you're just going to take that next step and the next step, and then things will start coming. And be really aware. Keep like a little journal or like note down. I just noted down like on like a notebook and stuff, and I would just note down what happened today, what are the 3 miracles or more miracles that happened today that came to reality, and also another note saying what am I going to do next that's different and new and it's going to take me closer to the dream life that I want. I hope you guys enjoyed this new episode, and wishing you all the best. You can do it. You can become the best version of yourself. You can achieve your goals and dreams. I believe in you. You are amazing. Remember that we are all divine energy and amazing magical creatures. So till the next episode, make sure you take a step forward and use up that #1 manifestation juice. I'll see you in the next episode. Over here, over here, over here.